We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Svengoolie Lost in Time, Issue 1. It's a 2023 book from Frank Miller Presents, with story and dialogue by Rich Coase, Chris Faulkner, and Jim Roche. Script assist by Franco Arulini, something. There's multiple different artists on the book, pages 1 through 15 by Christpher Jones, with colors by Hi-Fi, pages 16 through 21, 30 through 33, and 37. Art and colors were by Art Balthazar, pages 22 through 29, 34 through 36, and 38 by Jill Thompson. There's a slight backup story with Nostalgiaferatoo, script by Bill Leaf, art and colors by Bill Morrison. The lettering through the entire book was by Carlos Mangaul. Assistant editor was Lailani Ramos, edited by Dan DiDio. The cover was by Chris Jones. Now, the cover's pretty good, actually. It does relate to what's going on in the book, and this is also square bound, so the perfect binding really is nice. Really nice quality production. This was $8 new, but it is basically a graphic novel. And it does have a little section at the end about the original Svengoolie and the guy that followed him. If you're a fan of MeTV or Svengoolie, this is probably going to be something you'll be interested in. It follows Svengoolie doing his show and talking to his sidekicks, but there is a guy named Dr. Kopay who is not very happy about all of this. He's jealous, and he wants the job. So he learns the origin of Svengoolie's sidekicks, and then he has constructed the Svenbot, which is a robot that is going to replace Svengoolie. And he's going to send the robot back in time using a shopping cart time machine and have him eliminate all of Sven's sidekicks one by one. And of course, the art changes for each section then, while the robot does the dirty work. And with the sidekicks gone, Svengoolie loses his job, and Dr. Kopay can take over with Svenbot. But Svenbot has a plan of his own, and that means that Dr. Kopay has one choice: team up with Svengoolie to get Svengoolie's job back. It was a surprisingly fun story, and the differences in art can be a little jarring, but they all kind of work for the story they're telling. I thought it was surprisingly fun. It's got the same kind of silly jokes that you would see on the TV show, mostly because Rich Coase was working on the book, and I think that helped quite a bit. The Nostalgiaferatoo, that name is way too difficult to say. That bit was kind of unnecessary, but I see what they were going for. It's just sort of an ad for the character. But I thought it was a really good time. It was a shockingly fun read. It's goofy, it's silly, the jokes are really dated from a much safer time in TV. But you know what? It works. It somehow fell together, because if you've seen the show, you're gonna get the humor. But if you're not a fan of the old late night movie hosts, you're probably not gonna get the jokes or the sense of humor that they're going for. So I would have to say this is probably going to appeal only to fans, but it is really well done for what it is. I would have to say Christpher Jones's art is probably the best in the group, and if they do another one of these books, I hope they would pick him to do the art. So if you're gonna pick this up, I would say try to at least watch the show first, or you're not gonna get what they're trying to do with it. This is definitely not going to be for everyone, but I think fans of Svengoolie are really gonna like this. It has that sense of classic TV fun that they're going for with the old midnight hosts of the movie shows like Elvira. So if you remember those kind of shows, you might get the jokes they're going for here and the humor of it. But I would absolutely pick up another one of these. I thought this was fun. It was very nostalgic, and it was worth a read. If you get a chance to check it out, definitely do so. It's a real nice quality book, and I had a lot of fun reading it. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.